Can you say hi to Zeke? He's a little anxious. You know those fire smoke detectors? When the battery gets low and they start making that beep noise, he like freaks out and hides. And while my smoke detector isn't currently doing that, he also gets really like paranoid when you hear like rumbling and booms and bangs. And living on a military post, we hear them a lot from training. So my dog is constantly on edge. It's not all the time. Well, it is kind of a lot. Anyways, hi everybody, it's Brittany, and today I am doing the final Kat Von D video that you will see on this channel as of now. I'm not going to say that it'll be forever because I do feel like sometimes people say things they don't necessarily mean in the heat of the moment or emotionally. So the first palette I'm going to be doing, I just took it out of the box, is the Divine palette. And this one really excited me. I don't know why this excited me so much, because I just don't know. It's very unique. I have all these shades, but I like the color story. I think that's what just drew me in, was this color story. I feel like it's just, I don't know, I like it. I got some on me. So I'm going to swatch these for you. Please keep in mind that I made it oopy and was swatching stains. So we have to do it on the hair side. So these first three colors, this is Babs, Hard Magic, and Baltimore. And if you can see, it does kind of stick in my hairs, but again, my fault. I'm swatching them on hair. The next three is Waters, which did not swatch very nicely at all. And I will show you. Hold on. Okay. Oh, well, nope. That was the finger I had black on. So we'll try that again. All right. It does swatch a little bit better on this side, but I do find that it is slightly patchy. You can see here and here. But it did not swatch very well the first time around. And then we have Filthy and Pink Flamingos. Oh, well, now everything's all messed up, but yes. The last two, we have Female Troubles, and I tried to get it so where you could see it better. And this is Hairspray, which is this taupey metallic color. It looks silver in the actual like palette, but swatched it has more of a taupe appearance, unless I got my finger in here. Let's try it again. All right, so yes, it still has that taupe color to it, so it wasn't because I had black on my finger. So now I'm going to do the brush slash finger swatches comparison. So I'm going to go back into Hard Magic, Filthy, and I think I'll do Waters. I should have done. So I'm doing Hard Magic, Waters, and Filthy. And I'll do it here. Ooh, Filthy looks nice. So this is what these look like as far as finger swatches go. I'm still not blown away by this black shade here, because it didn't swatch that much better on my bare skin where I don't have any hair, or at least I don't have, you know, full on hair. So, all right, now we're gonna have some issues because I sneezed and now I have like goosebumps. That is what one looks like, one pass through. And let's see if it's buildable. So that would be 2. That would be 3. And I'm going to say this, I feel like, can you see it is clinging to like where the hair follicles are because I said I got goosebumps from sneezing. Now there isn't a lot of hair here, but I mean, essentially my entire body is covered in hair because it's just the way humans are made. Next I'm going to do waters. So that is, oh, I think we have black still in here. I washed the brush. Alright, let's try that again. I'll do it here because I felt like I had a little bit of black still. So that is after one swatch. And it too is buildable. It's actually very pretty in person, and this blends very nicely. And then the last shade is Filthy, and this is more of a shimmer shade, which is why I picked it, so I could see how it looks with a brush. Alright, we do have a lot of kick up or fallout if you can't see around it, so it's kind of expected with shimmer shades because they do have more, you know, of those glittery pigments in them. But yeah, looks like that. And the reason I picked this brush is because we also have a packing side on here. So this is what the packing side looks like. So fluffy and packed. Moving on. Sorry if I have a shinier forehead than when I left, or a redder forehead. I somehow got the powder on my forehead, like, and it's there for life. Okay, so that wasn't bad. So the next palette that I have for you is the Metal Crush palette, and this has just 3 shades, and they look like this. Aren't they beautiful? I just love these. These are glitter loveliness. Keep in mind that these are all glitter shades. I'm not exactly what she was going for with this. This says Extreme Highlighter Palette. This I would use as more of an eyeshadow because of that. Alright. And they look like this. They are slightly chunky, so keep that in mind. This is the color Gamma Ray, Helix, and Rose Shock. So that is what a brush swatch of Gamma Ray looks like. This is what a brush swatch of Helix looks like. And then last we have Rose Shock. Now these are not swatching very nicely with a brush. If you are looking for a like full-on glitter highlighter, this would work for you, but to me these are more shadows, and these are more shadows that I would use to the inner corner here to try and create a more glittery look. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the packing side of this brush, because this is what I would do with it. I would pack this onto the inner corner. So not bad. You can't really see it too much at a distance, but up close you can see it better. Please excuse any lines. That's lipstick. And no, it's not the stain lipstick. That was from decluttering lipsticks yesterday. I tell you, I declutter way too often. So that first one was Gamma Ray, and then, hold on, let's see if this is buildable. No. So that second one is going to be Helix. And then this last one is going to be Gold Shock, or Rose Shock. And these look like this. These first 2 shades are very pretty. If I can get some light going on them, you can see that they're very glittery and beautiful. For some reason though, Helix just isn't showing up. Now this to me isn't a bad thing. I'm gonna grab this palette, which is the Sugar Pill. This is the Addicted to Pretty Heartbreaker palette. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually, I'll do with a brush actually. So I'm going to go into this shade here, which is Velocity. And I'm going to just pack it. Please excuse the fact that it doesn't look the best, because you have to take into account I'm actually putting this on my hand, so I have more lines on my hands than I do on my eyes. And then I'm going to put the color Helix over it. And this is what it looks like with Helix over it. You might not be able to see as well as I can, but not only has the shade lightened, which I'm sure you can tell, but how am I going to be able to show this to you, kid? Alright, so you can kind of see it here where it's a little bit of a shimmery shade. So with the color Helix, I feel like it would be the type of shadow that I would use to put over another shadow to make it more glittery and beautiful without changing the colors. I feel like those two would change the color because they are an orange and a pink, whereas the one in the middle is more of a yellow, but it is definitely, is it yellow? I feel like it is more of a kind of like neutral in-between color. So these are what they look like individually on my finger. So like I was saying with this one being the orange, it would change the color from into more of a golden orange shade, and same with the pink, where this one, while it doesn't show up super pigmented, is actually beneficial to what I want to use them for, because to me they won't change the shade. It would only lighten the shade and make it look like I actually put more effort in. So sometimes what I like to do is add like an entire shadow just to the lid, and then I'll deepen the outside by adding a little bit more of the shadow and trying to deepen it. And then what I like to do is I like to have shadows like this where I could pop them into the inner corner here, and it literally will it'll take an eye look that was one shade that I didn't have to do a whole lot of work on and make it look like I did a whole lot more. I really do like this palette. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all, you beautiful unicorns. Do you see? I am like, ugh. I started off today with blonde arm hair, but at the end of it all, after this and bright swatches, I feel like I have technicolored arm hair.